West Point. Okay, here it is. I was given the answers first. What mint facilities other than Philadelphia struck the 1978 cents without mint mark?
Yeah, you already gave the answer, West Point.
West Point.
Yeah. What is the name of Canada's 1 ounce gold coin?
The maple leaf.
Yeah.
Right now.
Which side of modern US paper money is printed first?
The front.
Reverse.
Yeah. What is the double denomination? Oh, what is a double denomination air coin?
It's a coin that was struck on a previously other struck coin
A different denomination.
of a different denomination, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, you had to add that. Yep. Who
It's a
was
mule.
mint director at the time of the 1974 Fort Knox gold inspection?
Tim Flavin.
Yeah,
No.
I don't know.
Mary Brooks.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I just read about that. There was a rumor that gold wasn't there. And so an inspection was, tour was arranged with, I think, 174 people, numismatists, journalists, politicians, dignitaries, mint directors, and they all paraded through the mint. And there was a lot of gold still there.
Sure.
Yeah, Fort Knox does have a lot of gold.
Well, the rumor was that it had all been spirited out
One of those conspiracy theories that
through a
are
tunnel.
out
Yes,
there.
a very tame conspiracy theory
Oh, I thought Goldfinger got it all.
compared to modern theory, conspiracy
Yeah.
plots.
Okay. And what type of new British coinage system was implemented in 1971?
Decimal.
Very good. Yes.
Well, we were in England in 1972, and it was fun watching a barkeep make decimal change when he got to 24 and didn't know where to go.
Yeah, that was funny. We understood it better than he did.
He did, yeah.
Is there
Yeah,
money?
he's counting out. He gets to 24. He didn't know he was supposed to go to 25. He's like, well, pound, shilling, pence.
Right, yeah. When you grow up on it, and then all of a sudden, just like when we got to
Yeah.
go to metric, when we deal with metric, right? Wait a minute till you get used to it. Where am I at here?
We didn't get
Yeah.
used to it. We just chucked it. We didn't get used to it.
Yeah, we said the heck with it.
No, now we have no choice. If you do your own auto work, you have no choice. Everything's metric, unfortunately. Oh, well, all right. Who designed the 1921 peace dollar?
Francisci.
Yes. And on the modern Federal Reserve star note, where does the star appear?
And the serial number.
At the beginning of the serial
At the
number. I
beginning,
think.
Yeah,
no, at the end, at the end.
At the end?
At
Okay.
the end.
You got it wrong.
I don't have the star notes, so I don't remember.
All right. That's it for a little trivia. I could go on. I got a whole box, but
I know we have the box ourselves, so.
Those are good.
yeah, that's why you know most of the answers. The next live meeting, I got a couple of money songs I'm gonna play with a prize. I got a CD I burned, and whoever can guess both the songs will win the prize.
There you go.
So,
The baby. Feel good girl.
Any Pink Floyd in that, or
what was that?
any Pink Floyd with that? Money?
I'm sorry, Jason. I didn't understand what you said.
I said, is there any Pink Floyd with that, with the money?
No, oh,
song?
no. These are older than Pink Floyd. Let me put
Okay.
it that way. These were made before Pink Floyd was in existence.
Okay.
So you can go dig if you want to dig somewhere.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
look closely, Chip is showing some star notes, I think.
Stars.
You got some star notes?
Yeah. There's the star at the end of the serial number on the Federal Reserve.
Yep, there you go. It's at the end. Yep. Absolutely.
Or at the beginning of, on the silver certificates.
Oh, okay. So that's sort of a tricky, yeah, yeah, no. I'm sure if I went through the whole box, there's probably one for silver certificates then, if it's in two different spots. Maybe, if I wanted to read them all, but I'm just pulling them random out of the book or the box there. I'm not.
Is it Coin World Trivia?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I've got a box of that sitting right in front of me here.
Yeah, Jerry Mall loaned me his and said, ask some trivia questions to spice up the meeting. So he loaned me his box. So I'm just pulling cards out at random. That's all.
Yeah, it's a pretty big box. There's a lot of questions in there.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I just pull them from the middle and put them back at one end. So I don't think we'll go through the whole box unless I do 10 or 15 a meeting.
Or you
With 6.
10 or 15 years as president.
Yeah, there's the box. Chip
Something like
is showing the
this?
box. Yep. That came out about maybe 20 years ago.
Yeah, that's it. That is that. So.
1985.
Okay,
Oh,
so
is that
that's
when it
30
came
years
out?
ago.
Yeah, there you go.
30-some,
Yeah,
37.
37, yeah, while back.
How can it?
While back. It's a nice box. It's good trivia. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, if
All
you're
right.
ready, I'm ready to do my presentation.
If you're ready, we're ready.
Okay, well, I'm going to share my screen. There we go. And we'll get this started. There we go. Now, the talk this evening is about Leopold I, who was Holy Roman Empire. That's a picture of him. And we're going to be talking about the Groschen. Now, what the heck is a Groschen? Well, we'll talk about Leopold first. He was born in 1640 in Vienna. His father was Emperor Ferdinand III. He was supposed to go into the church and become a priest. Well, since he was the second son, that was his choice. But his older brother died. So he became the King of Hungary in 1655, the King of Bohemia in 1657, Holy Roman Emperor in 1658. Big progression. He died in 1705. Now, why was he called a hogmouth? It's because he had a genetic defect which made his chin big, look like a hog's mouth. Now, the Groschen happens to be the only dual denomination coin in the Austrian coinage system. It was actually a 3-Kreutzer coin, or cruiser coin, but they called it a Groschen. Why? I don't know. So it had 2 things. Now, so go on. Now, in all, there were a total of 17 mints that made these coins. And I gave you a list of some of them here. So you can see that they were all over the place. In Jachmanthal, in Vienna, in Prague, in Graz, etc., etc. And I'm going to show you some of the coins that I've collected over the years. I do not have one from all 17 mints. Even though they're probably available in this country, they're hard to find. So the first one, this is from a mint in Graz in 1665. And the mint master was Sebastian Veit. Now, how do you know he was the mint master? Well, if you look right down here at the bottom, there's a little I and an A and an oval on the reverse. That's where the mint master put his mark on a lot of the coins. And I have a book that I'll show you when this is over that that lists all the different mint masters marks. And you can tell it's in Graz because this is the coat of arms of that particular area. And you can see this is Leopold and his chin kind of sticks out.
Where is Graz? Do you know?
I don't remember.
I can answer that. I
Good.
lived in Austria for a year when I was a teenager. And Graz is southeast corner of modern Austria.
Oh,
It's a little bit away from the mountains. It would be south of Vienna,
Sounds, yeah.
near the Yugoslavian border.
Okay, very good. Now, this is from Breslau in 1669. And again, you have a mint master down here at the bottom, SSM, that's Salman Hammerschmidt. And again, you can see his jaw is kind of strange. And it has the denomination on the obverse is over here in the lower part of the coin, and it says 3, but they called it a Groschen. And on the reverse is his full title, et cetera, and it says Duke of Bresnia and Silesia, Archduke, et cetera. He had all sorts of titles, being Holy Roman Emperor. This is in Kuttenburg, 1659. The mint master was Gregor Heckel. This is a earlier coin, 1659. So it's a younger head. And the mint master, this particular one, the planchet was not very round. And again, down here, you see the mint master, which happens to be an arm with a hammer in it. And in the background, it's probably an anvil. And again, the legend on it. And this is in Kuttenburg, or Kuttenhora is in Bohemia. I've been to Kuttenhora, Kuttenburg. It's a nice place.
You see that pronounced chin there still too on
Yes,
that one and this one too.
yes. Whoops. Where'd we go?
going back.
I'm going backwards. Hit the button wrong. Okay, this is Hall, 1692. Much, the chin is much more pronounced here.
Mhm.
And again, the shield kind of tells you the area. This particular one doesn't necessarily have a mint master on it unless you look over here in underneath the shield would be the mint master shield. Now, some of the mints did not have a mint master mark on them. Mint masters, this one doesn't have one. They probably know who it is, but it's not designated. So this is 1692, later in his life. And then we go to Vienna, and it's Vienna because it's got the imperial eagle, double-headed, crowned with the Austrian shield in the middle. And this does not have a mint master designated. And if you want to spend the time to read all the legends, it's kind of interesting. Says it actually says he's king of a couple of things, which he was. Archduke and Duke, et cetera. This is Breslau. This is the only coin that had a chip taken out of it. Probably somebody stealing. Now this Bratislava would have been in Hungary. Why can you tell Hungary? Because it has the Madonna and Childs on the back of the coin. This is the symbol for Hungary, or the Hungarian area, with a C and an H. And the mint master is this huge thing down here that has a C and then a shield and then an S with a couple of lines through it. That's the mint master, Christoph Sigmund Hungar. If I pronounce it right, you still see the chin. Very, very pronounced chin guy. Now this one is from Prague, mint master Grigor Igerer, and you can see his mint master initials down here, GE. And you can tell it's from, this would be Bohemia, because it's got the double-headed eagle with in the center is a lion rampant. And that is the symbol of Bohemia. The two-tailed lion rampant on a double-headed eagle with a crown on top. And again, the nice chin here. Now, an interesting story about this particular coin. When I purchased this sometime in the early 1970s, it came as part of a grouping from an auction house. And in the Krause catalog for the 1600s at that point in time, for Prague, they said there were none. None reported. So as soon as I got the coin and I looked in the book and it wasn't there, I wrote Krause, the publishing company, a letter and said, yeah, I got one. And they do exist. And if you get the more current catalogs, which they don't print anymore, it's there. But initially, they had no clue that they were actually made in Prague. It's kind of an interesting, this is one of the first ones I ever bought. And this is Bratislava again. Hungarian, you see the Madonna and Child. Same mint master, Christoph Sigmund Hungar. 3 kreuzer. The coins themselves are really kind of small. Nice pictures though, if I do say so myself. And the last one is from St. Veit, 1673, but this is not a kreuzer. This is not a Groschen. This is a 6 kreuzer coin. You can see the 6 down here. And again, you can tell because it's got the shield of the area that it came in right here. Now, with all those 17 mints, and they were minted from 1659 to 1703, there's a lot of them out there. Whoops. Hit the wrong button at times. It's a neat little collection to see if you can get all the mints from all of the people. Now, this is the book that I got a lot of the information from. It says Mints Leopold I, and it's got it 1667 to 1705. The interesting thing is, well, there's the Mint Master marks you can see. They list all the Mint Master marks. Interesting thing is, though, if I show you the first page here, it's not in English. It's in Czech. So I use Google Translate if I need to figure out what things are. And the grading that was used in this book is not the system we use here. It's a system that uses numbers like 2/2 and 1/1, which would be the obverse and reverse and the quality. 1/1 being the best, 2/2 being the next best, etc. And they only talk about 2 2s and 1 1s. And the prices in the book are all in Czech crowns. And most of them have considerable value, but some of them, some of the later ones from some of the more prolific mints, they list as at market value, whatever that happens to be at the time.
These are silver coins, right, John?
These are silver. They're really pretty thin. I've never weighed one, but they're probably weigh
half
slightly less than a silver dime because they're thinner and they're about maybe 25% bigger.
They're small.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are small.
Word has it his chin is the result of a lot of inbreeding.
In fact, you can kind of get the size of what they look like
Yeah.
in a 2x2. That's the size they are.
I'm muted.
It's a little program where I can actually use my computer to make the labels, so I don't have to hand type them. Unfortunately, that particular program doesn't exist anymore, so you can't get it, but I still have it and it still works.
That's all that counts.
Yeah. So that's my talk for the evening. Kind of short.
Informative, very good. Thank you.
It's a
Yeah,
nice,
I like that.
I like it.
good collection.
Yep.